What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. 50 Cent has been going through some issues with several of his baby mamas. We all know about Daphne Joy. Allegedly, he loved her, and then as we can see, a lot of booty clapping was going on with her when she got with Diddy. And let me just tell you this, guys, it hurts when you love a chick and then everybody else is using her as a booty clapping dumpster. Booty clapping dumpster hurts. Trust me, I know. I've been through that where I was loving somebody and then, you know, a broke dude down the street got her all on video. I saw the tape. I ain't gonna talk about who it was, but boy, did my heart melt. I was acting like, I don't care. I cared. I was mad. I was hurt. I'm so glad she down bad to this day. But during that time, I was hurt, all right? So 50 got to be hurt, especially when you find out your baby mama is letting your enemy clap cheeks all day. That's number one. The number two thing is that now you're getting into it with your baby mama, Shenica Tompkins. This is the mother of his child, Marquise, his oldest son. Now, 50 Cent's baby mama, the first one, you know, unemployed, doesn't have income from what I understand. She was trying to live off of him for a long time. He didn't let her do that. They've been going back and forth for a long time. And recently she did an interview in which she basically was trying to expose 50.
First time he hit me, I was pregnant with Marquise. Belly out to here.
Well, let me ask you. So Marquise, I'm pregnant with Marquise, so sitting 12 years. Why didn't you want to be with him? Just at this point, he's a famous rapper. Junior is clicking. You know, he's a sex symbol in a sense because he's in great shape. Why wouldn't you want to be with somebody at that point in his career?
Because he was abusive. Well, he still is abusive. I'm just not in his presence, but he's abusive. Emotionally, physically, he's abusive. And the last straw for me was he hit me in front of my daughter. And I said, as a mother, if I allowed her to see him hit me and stay with him, what example am I setting for my daughter? And that's when that was it for me. It was that
Right.
and another incident with Marquise. So it was two incidents, but it was kind of close. And there was another incident with Marquise, Yale, and Banks used to have an apartment they used to share in Manhattan. And I went to pick 50 up from there. So Marquise told me that I guess like he had a girl there, like, you know, a girl that, he just told me something. So him and I got to argument. He beat the mess out of me and then told Marquise, see, it's your fault. I had to whoop your mother's ass. So those were the two incidents for me that I said, no, it's time to go.
So there she's saying, like, I didn't want to be with him because he's abusive. He did everything, like, you know, in front of my son, in front of my daughter, and all that. This isn't the first time that I've heard. At least Daphne Joy said something similar, like, you know, he hits women, he does this and that. Okay, so here's what you do, okay? Let me just say this for anybody that says a man is abusive. If a man put his hands on you, what do? Call the police, okay? Call the police. If you feel like a man is putting his hands on you, call the cops. That's what you gotta do. In my honest opinion, you know things have not been good between y'all for a long time. You don't wait 20 years and then come out and try to say all of this and that. Call the police, file a report. He'll go to jail, okay? Now, let's go to the second part.
We all know the Diddy trial is going on, and we all know my son's father is not happy with it. Like, he's not happy. But what Daphne is doing is indicative to her character. It was so it's been rumored and known for years that she has been a pole girl from Vegas. Like that's known. That's known. And he knew that when he beat her up in California, which he seems like that's just so buried how he beat her up. It was a domestic violence case in California. the California Clerk's office tried to contact me. Hey, y'all, tried to contact me
Okay.
to
Right.
testify in that case. They contacted my child support attorneys for me to question me and to testify in Daphne Joy's domestic violence case, which I declined. Which I declined. Which I declined.
What made you decline?
Um, as I'm a mother first, and I'm a woman, but she, during the duration of the relationship with her and 50, she gave me so much shade, and she was trolling me along with him. Like, she thought she was superior. She thought her and her child were going to be superior to Marquise and I. So I said, I'll sit this one out.
Now, in this instance, she's saying that Daphne Joy, 50 already knew how she was. She was 304ing it up. And, Daphne also was saying that 50 was abusive to her, okay? And that she claimed that Daphne abused her in Cali. Now, the one question I would want to know, if you and 50 ain't together, how do you know what Daphne and 50 Cent did in California? The only way is, unless you and Daphne, now y'all friends, and baby mamas can do that. But she's also saying that the D office tried to get her to testify against 50, but she declined. Okay, well, if you declined, why are you talking about it right now? Make it make sense. You cannot tell me y'all relationship was much closer then than it is now. Okay? Like, we just can't see it. We just can't see it. What's going on with what's going on in the world here? I just can't understand. Again, you are involved in his baby mama's business because of what? Now, this last clip is shocking.
I would love to know. Y'all gonna know why 50 really is mad at Diddy, and it's not
We're not.
what y'all think it
Yeah,
is.
it's a whole story behind
It's a
that. But we're not
whole
going.
story
Yeah.
behind it, and it's not over. Lady boy, it's not.
I say drop the T, bro. Ask the
Uh,
question, bro. Yo, listen. Ask the
well,
question. It's up to
I'm just
y'all.
gonna just put it this way, okay? We're gonna probably spend up with that. Well, no, we're not probably like that's
Right.
not. We're definitely gonna spend a block on that, but it's just not what y'all think it is. It's not.
No, it's really not.
It's not. Like, just put it this way: Puffy was the first one to sleep with someone's baby mother, and we could leave it at that.
Mm.
Puffy wasn't the first to sleep with someone's baby mother.
I mean, that's what you want to leave it as. Like I said, it's your choice.
Guess we can leave it at that.
Keep playing. People say all kind of stupid crap. I'm
And
gonna leave it at that. Like I
this
said.
happened while I was with him, so I was there, so I know this for a fact.
So it's, she calls somebody lady boy, right? But Diddy smashed 50's baby mama, one of them. She says she know she was there, okay? So I don't even know what's going on. Is she talking about the fact that Diddy slept with her? I just don't know, okay? Is it going back and forth? I don't know. It just basically sounds stupid, and it sounds like it's crazy. Number one, we gotta watch who we got kids with, family. I mean, I don't know what she looked like 20, 30 years ago, but she must have been something he thought was crazy, because all the chicks that he choose, man, end up like this. And what is it worth to have all of that money, and these are the chicks that you having babies by? I don't get it. Like, trust me, I'm 44. I ain't got no money. I ain't even choosing chicks like that. Maybe because I'm broken down bad. I don't know. I am not going through those issues, family. And I would recommend that you don't go through them too. But you got to also understand this. Once you start getting money and you don't want to help nobody, and I noticed this with like some of the baby mamas and things like that. Like, remember what happened with Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole? Even though she wasn't with him anymore, she was still trying to use his platform, kind of very similar to what Shawnee O'Neal was doing before she got with, the Henderson guy, the preacher. If they can't use your platform as the baby mama anymore and can't be attached to you anymore, and that is somehow cut off, they get mad. They get upset. And then all of a sudden, they your worst enemy. Look at Kayla Nicole. She couldn't wait for them to lose Super Bowl. She was all out there going crazy. She could not wait, family. And they just so petty it don't make no sense. So this is supposed to be an exposure about 50 Cent. It seems to me that as soon as he get a chance, he gonna fry her ass. Soon as he get a chance, he gonna fry her ass. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Please for all that you do, subscribe to the bell. We're out.